Hey lovelies, I hope you're all doing well. Today, as you can see by the title, I have a first impression / mini review for you all, and of course pictures and swatches on the very newly spotted Maybelline the Blush Nudes palette, which looks like this. I was able to find this at my local Walmart, and this was $9.98 for those of you who are wondering. This is supposed to be rolling out at Walmarts everywhere. I'm not sure if it's exclusive to Walmart's, but I'm pretty sure that's where everyone started spotting them. And again, this was $9.98, and I was actually on my lunch break and I decided, hey, I'm gonna go over here to get some fruits because I wanted fruits for lunch. And Walmart was right across the street, so I decided, hey, let's just go see. Worst case scenario, just walk out, it's fine, you know, not really making, I wasn't really thinking I was gonna find it, but I went to the beauty section and sure enough they had this, and I was super excited because I love the color of the packaging and I just love the colors that are, you know, that I see right here, and it definitely reminded me of the Naked 3 palette, so I definitely had to get it and I wanted to make this video. Right after I got back to the office, I literally did an eyeshadow look, put on some eyeshadow, put on some eyeliner, and then today in the morning I did another look, and then I switched it up and I did another look. So I have been trying it out. I have been trying out the colors, and I did this look that I have on. I put it on around 10 o'clock in the morning before I actually got started with my day, and it is now around 3 o'clock. So I can honestly say I do have my, I guess, first impressions on this palette. And I also did a review, swatches, kind of like a demo, I guess, on the very first Maybelline the Nudes palette, which I will link down below if you didn't check that out. But I passed on the smokes and I passed on the brights because that's just, I don't know, I wasn't really into it. The original Nudes palette, I wasn't super impressed with, but I did want to get this one because it reminded me, just even the packaging just reminded me of the Naked 3 palette. So I definitely wanted to pick it up and show you all and just tell you all what I think about it. Before I actually get started with my mini review, I guess you can say, I want to let you all see the swatches of the palette. I took them earlier, natural lighting, very natural. I was right outside, so I'm very excited for you all to see the swatches. Those are the swatches of the palette. I included a lot of pictures within natural lighting, but I have to say that I am very impressed with this palette. If you are on a budget, or maybe if you're a little younger, or maybe if you have a daughter or a cousin or a younger sister that really wants to get something like the Naked 3 palette, I definitely recommend it. Believe it or not, I really do. I'm not just saying that. This video obviously isn't sponsored. I paid for it with my own money, the palette, and I can definitely say there are some winners in here. I would have to say that my favorite shade, hands down, would have to be this one right here. I don't even know what it's called. These two colors right here are my favorite of the bunch. This color right here reminds me of Stroke of Midnight, and it actually reminds me of, what is this called? Black Heart from the Naked 3 palette. Let me see if you can, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but they both have a little bit of red glitter in them. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch them. I would think, if you didn't know, Maybelline is owned by L'Oreal, and L'Oreal also owns Urban Decay. Pigmented at all. Unfortunately, the Naked 3 palette is a lot more pigmented. It goes, first swipe, you only need one swipe, and it shows the glitter, the iridescent red glitter on there. The Maybelline one does it. It takes a little bit of building up to do, unfortunately, but it is essentially the same color. Let me see another color that I see that is kind of similar. This color right here looks exactly like this one. I think, I'm not sure what this color is called, but this color right here could definitely, I think the only thing is that Buzz is a little bit lighter, but this one is super pigmented, and it goes off a little bit deeper. But that is great. That is so cool. Just seeing them side to side, and I'll try to include a picture of the Naked 3 and the Maybelline palette next to each other. I really think they're a pretty close match. Obviously, they're not all the colors are the same and everything looks the same, because, you know, then there'd be no point buying the Naked 3. But I do find that the Naked 3, obviously, as expected, for something that costs that much, it goes on a lot smoother, a lot more pigmented. But the Maybelline one can definitely be built up. Like I said, I definitely do recommend this if you're just starting to get into makeup, if you are not looking to break the budget, like $52, if you're not ready to go that route yet, or if you're looking for a present for someone younger, maybe your daughter, maybe a cousin of yours, maybe your sister. I definitely do recommend this. This is actually a win. I have been really obsessed with this color, and it's very comparable to Buzz in the Naked 3 palette. These two colors, just what I do like about these shadows is that they go on super smoothly. They're not all of them are super pigmented from the get-go, but they can definitely be built up. Like I've said in so many of my other videos, put a good base or good primer and you're good to go. But these colors go on super easily onto your skin. I found that when I was also applying it onto my actual eye. So I definitely do recommend this. This is definitely a win, a splurge. It costs $9.98 at Walmart. You can't go wrong with it. For those of you who can't find it at Walmart just yet, they are rolling them out, like I said. I actually heard from someone that they asked Walmart when they were getting them, and Walmart responded that they weren't getting them until the end of March. So if you go to your Walmart and you find it, then you're pretty lucky, because I know they're not out everywhere. It just really depends on when your Walmart gets these in. So be on the lookout. As far as I know, I don't think it's limited edition. If anything, if I find out anything, I will definitely link it down below or put an annotation somewhere. But as far as I know, this isn't limited edition. It's just being rolled out right now at Walmart. So I definitely do recommend this. Again, if you're on the hunt for some pinky nudes, really, like it says, the blush nudes, I really think that's an interesting palette name, and I do like the palette itself, the colors, very versatile, very, especially these two, very pigmented, very easy to work with. I really do recommend it. I really do. If maybe you're not ready to take the jump for the Naked 3, I know not everyone was a big fan of the Naked 3. I can honestly say I don't necessarily reach for it. Like I said in my review, it's not something that I would be like, I really need this in my palette. I can see myself using it every day. It just depends on what kind of colors you like. If you gravitate more towards pinky nudes, then I definitely recommend something like this. But anyways, that is my first impressions mini review on the Blush Nudes palette by Maybelline. Definitely check this one out, ladies. I really recommend it. I am actually very surprised. The original Nudes palette, I wasn't too excited about it, maybe because I have a lot of neutrals, but this is really great for the palette that it is. It's the Blush Nudes. So I really do recommend it, and let me know what your thoughts are. If you have any more questions for me, please feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up for me. I would really appreciate it. And if you have picked it up, let me know what your thoughts are. I am really impressed, Maybelline. I really am impressed with this palette. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, then you also know that I spotted the 2 new L'Oreal palettes. I picked them both up. Even though I am not a fan of L'Oreal, I definitely wanted to give these a try, and be on the lookout for a video about these. I just need some time to actually use them on my eye and make some looks and tell you all my honest opinion about them. So definitely be on the lookout. I'm super excited to do this video as well, but I wanted to get this video out first, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, let me know what your thoughts are, and I will definitely be seeing you all super soon. Bye everyone.